Have you heard of this J-pop artist? This is Kaneko Ayano, and she's one of my favorite singers from Japan. In fact, I like her so much that last month I flew all the way to Tokyo just to see her in concert. If I could describe Kaneko Ayano, I would say she's a little folksy, a little quirky, and she has a sophisticatedness about her that pairs curiously well with her effusions of musical talent. Because this girl can sing! One of my favorite things about Kaneko Ayano is that despite her seemingly reserved nature, she just belts it out in every song she makes. And she has a huge voice that is amazing not just in her recordings, but in her live performances as well. For example, here's an excerpt from her most recent album that I really like. Or here's another of my favorites, Kame Sukitai. There's like a calm straightness in her voice that I really admire. It's gentle, but it's incredibly genuine and full of passion as well. Speaking of which, this album, Sun Sun, is one of my favorite albums of all time. Every song on this album is a banger. And my favorite aspect about this album is that the cover art on it is just the picture of a random cat. Like, why is it a cat? What does it mean? I have no idea. But I do think that Kaneko Ayano has a poetic quirkiness about her that many find endearing. But peculiar idiosyncrasies aside, I think I admire Kaneko Ayano a lot because she and her band have a deep underlying respect for music. If you ever see Kaneko live, she and her band are extremely musically talented, and they're very creative with their sounds, and when I saw them live in Tokyo, it was one of the hypest performances I have ever seen. But even more than staggering performance abilities, I think I really appreciate a peaceful calm I feel from their music. Or an energizing calm, if that makes sense. For example, my personal favorite song from Ayano, and one of my favorite songs of all time, is Hikari no Hoe, or Towards the Light. And if you listen to this song, you kind of get the image of someone walking a path through life, and they're taking into consideration past thoughts and experiences and wants, but despite all that, she pushes confidently and passionately forward, and I just think it's a perfect song.